Hey guys, Mike here with the watch list video for, let me double check, Thursday, May 16th. I never really know. Let's go to 1 year out. I've been talking about the SPY. Looks like it's headed to all-time highs. I was right about that. We got a big rip today after the CPI numbers. Me being right about that made me $0 because I don't hold overnight, but we're definitely holding up with a very impressive strength, right? It's going to be short and sweet tonight because I got something I got to do. So let me throw this in for new members. Please hit the pause button and read that. It's a great explanation of what our chat room is all about. So here we go with what we're watching for tomorrow. I actually do have some charts that I kind of like going into tomorrow. TTOO is one of them. Look at this Long Island down here, but nice volume today and a pretty good pop. So that's a good candidate for a follow-through day, or even if we get a rest day or something, it's probably going to stay on the watch list for a while. LIDR had a big rip today, but closed way off its highs. I'm still going to keep it on watch. CTNT. This one's extended. I thought we were going to get a run late in the day because I think they did an offering yesterday in pre-market. I mean, don't correct me if I'm wrong, but or you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just saying, don't mock me because I'm not sure. But I thought it was like for 68 cents a share or something crazy like that. And then it did this, right? So my thinking was shorts have got to be piling in, especially after the big gap down today, right? There's yesterday's close. Here's the gap down. And it held up really well. Again, I thought some shorts might be in big trouble, but it just never did anything at the end of the day. So I thought we would get a big rip, and we didn't. But I'm going to keep it on watch. It's really extended. Speaking of extended, so is CADL. That's a big move. When I say extended, by the way, I mean the closing price very far from the moving averages, like the 8 and the 20-day, right? It doesn't, but they're still strong stocks, so they could still give us an A-plus intraday setup. But I'm not in love with stuff that's extended. I prefer to play something that is maybe a good second-day play setup or nearing breakout, But anyway, WOOF, WOOF, which is Petco Health. Nice breakout today. That one also a good candidate for a possible follow through tomorrow. RSKD breakout today, maybe a second day play tomorrow. NVAX is speaking of away from moving averages, extended. But look at the intraday action is kind of interesting today. Just sold straight off, but then came up and made back some of those losses. So there's still no chart set up. I'd like to see a couple clean red days and get that back down closer to moving averages. But with that bounce today and the fact that I'm an intraday trader, I'm going to keep it on watch. All right. Oracle put in an inside day after yesterday's pop on good news, by the way. So I like the inside day. We're going to keep that one on watch. BRCC had the gap up. Looked like it was coming back down. And next thing you know, it's curling right back up. So that one's interesting to me. CCLD. Holding up really well right after that big red day yesterday. JMIA, this might be one of my favorite charts. Just the fact that back here it topped at the whole number 7, chopped around for a while, and it's starting to curl up on nice volume. So maybe we break today's high over 681. That might be enough to get us through that 7, and then maybe head up and challenge this 8 area. So I like the setup on this one. Definitely goes on watch. RNW. I think this big volume spike here was a couple block trades, if I'm not mistaken. But still, you've got a nice pop today, so maybe a follow-through setup tomorrow. DKNG, which is DraftKings, trying to break above recent. When I say recent highs, the red line, or the red day here and the red day here are kind of the most recent highs, and you can see the horizontal line broke through it on decent volume. So it could have a follow-through tomorrow. Reddit RDDT has been really strong, and then you got a couple red days in a row, so I'm going to treat it like a bounce play for tomorrow. AMC, I wanted to choose one of the meme stocks. I just chose AMC for a potential bounce tomorrow after the crazy gap up and then a couple red days. You could put any one of them on watch. And then ASTS had some sort of deal with AT&T, I believe. So, and after hours. So it closed at 239. As I'm talking to you, it's trading at 320. So right there, but it actually went as high as 390. So it's interesting. If it's still gapping in the morning, that'll be one of our gap plays. And we'll work together and add other gappers as well. That's it for me. I'm going to bounce, and we'll see you guys in the chat room in the morning. Have a great night.